everybody. This is not our normal beginning, but I have to whisper. Mr. Lightbulb is still sleeping. This week we're going to look at the letter S and the digraph SH. And it just hit me that when I get up really early in the morning, I start my day in solitude, which means you're by yourself, and silence, which means, of course, there's no sound. So guess what? So what did you think about my super silent solitude this morning? You know, I did that because all of those words start with S. Silence and solitude. Now, we aren't going to use those for our sign, but I just thought it was a fun way to get your attention this morning. So, S says S, and you just put your teeth together and hiss like a snake. And the sign for S is super easy. It's just like this. And your thumb is in the front. Remember, A was like that. Apple. S is a fist. So, because there are all kinds of S's. So, because S says S, we are going to make a circle in the sky. Oh my gosh, sky. We're going to make a circle in the sky like the sun. So it's sun. S says sun. Now, guess what? Bonus this week. The other thing you're going to talk about with your teachers is a new digraph. And if you think back, we talked about a digraph one time when I was at the beach, and it said ch. Do you remember? It was CH, and it was church. So a digraph is two letters that have their own sounds, but when they go together, they make something new. So guess what? SH is another digraph. And we're going to also look at that just briefly right now, and then you'll talk about it with your teachers. But to make the sign, you would make the S, and then remember H is like that, two fingers. SH says, and guess what we're going to do? We're going to put S together with the SH for one sign or one object. So here it is. Are you ready? S says S. SH says sh, like sun, shine. Hear that? Shine. It's like the sun is shining on you. So we can put them together. Sun, shine. So S says S. SH says sh, like in sun, shine. Good job. Guess what? Have you noticed we have another twin letter? Uppercase and lowercase s are twins. We talked about that a little bit with the letter C and with the letter O. Uppercase and lowercase are made exactly the same way. So that happens with S. Now, the only difference is uppercase is always the whole house, the first floor and the second, so you have to start upstairs, and the curve goes one way, and then right there in the middle, then you start to curve the other way. So it's two curves. And the first curve, so that you don't go backwards, look at that. It's like the lowercase c. Did you see that? It's like a C. So S is actually a magic C letter. And if you think about that, hopefully it will help you. Sometimes people make the S backwards. Now, I just made an S that did not start the curve changing in the middle. See how one was too little and one was too big? I'm aiming for the middle to start my curve going back the other way. Alrighty? It just takes a little practice. So you stop halfway right there in the middle and then you curve it back the other way. Now I'm going to go ahead and circle my favorite one, which is that one. And then I'm going to go straight to lowercase s since they're twins. Remember, lowercase will stay down on the first floor. It's not a tall or a descending basement letter. Now, the only thing you have to do in your mind, you have to think, where is the middle of the downstairs? Because you're still going to curve it one direction and then make your turn in the middle of that space. It's a little bit harder because you don't have any line there. But you just have to plan ahead, use your imagination. Imagine there's a line right there in the center, okay? And there's my favorite one. If your teachers have you do a practice page, remember I prefer that you do SH almost touching because they're a team that spells the sound shh. So you want them to almost touch. Then do a bigger space and do another SH almost touching. That way it shows that they're a digraph and they're a team that work together. Alrighty, and remember SH spells shh.